round for Andrew. That was amazing. I've done that where I've put my notes up and waited for my turn to come and speak, and the previous speaker has taken his. Fortunately, they were still in the audience. Now, thank you. That was excellent. That was really great, and it's a good turnout. Is this a good turnout? Yeah.
It's all because you're here.
Oh yeah, right. I think poetry is very healthy in Westminster, and the work that you've done, all of you have done, is just amazing. And the readings that you do. Where are you at? You're now still on. You're at a restaurant now, Mexican restaurant.
Yes, Mexican restaurant, Originals.
Oh, right on.
Yeah,
And is that working out well?
Really well. Yeah,
Fantastic.
really
That's great. Well, now here's a woman that needs no introduction. I've always wanted to do that and go sit down.
You could hear
No. Candice James is a poet, writer, visual artist, musician, singer, songwriter, and she is in her second 3-year term as Poet Laureate for our city, Westminster. She is the author of 11 poetry books. The first book of poetry was published in 1979, A Split in the Water, Fiddlehead Poetry Books, University of New Brunswick. And the most recent is Short Shots, a coffee table poetry book, Silver Bow Publishing. Express Publications in India is publishing a poetry book by Candice titled Colors of India, to be released in India this spring.
Yes, this spring he sent a little book that they put together for me to take a look through first, but boy, they do it so different.
I know
from us.
they do.
Candice awards include the Bernie Legg Artist Cultural Awards and the Pandora's Collective Citizenship Award. She is founder of the Royal City Literary Arts Society. I remember those days.
Yep.
Poetry New West, Poetry in the Park, Poetic Justice, and Slam Central. And she is past president of the Federation of BC Writers, past president of the Royal City Literary Arts Society, and a full member of the League of Canadian Poets. And further information can be found in Wikipedia, CandiceJames.com. Please, everyone, Candice James.
Yes, for not needing any introduction, that was a good one. Thanks. Geez, I'm getting good at this. I actually find these a little annoying because I'm used to the boom microphone where you can bring it right where you want it. But this will do. So, tonight I decided to change my hairdo, which I did. And I thought I'd come unprepared, which I have. So that would be kind of fun for a change. So I'm going to read some poems from 1979, some oldies, and then I'm going to read some newer ones. And because we're coming up to Mother's Day, I'm going to read 2 women poems about family members I've known. But I'll start off with Take a Long Look. Actually, this one was just written last night, so it's very new. Take a long, sunburnt look at the moon glow spilling out of our hearts' unzipped pockets. It's calcified and harsh now, ice replacing snow, smooth silk turned to jagged rock. And we can't even talk anymore. Take a long, wind-burnt look at the sunset, fading into the shadows of our minds. It's muted and stunted now, gray replacing blue, twilight turned to darkest night. And we don't really see each other anymore. Take a long look at what we didn't see.